Hey everybody, welcome to Coffee Stories for October 2021. I'm James, I'm the coffee educator here at Driftaway. And this is the classic profile for October that I'm about to brew up. For this coffee and all the October coffees, you can start ordering them on October 7th, and the last day to order is November 3rd. So I'm just gonna start this brewing. I'm using, this thing is called an origami dripper. It's just a kind of pour over dripper. It uses a cone shaped filter and it makes for a great cup of coffee. So I'm just getting my bloom done here, wonderful. And so this is what I'm brewing with, but what am I brewing? As I said, it's the classic profile. It's from Kalledevarapura estate, which is located in western India in the state of Karnataka. And India actually has 8 different coffee growing regions, and all of those regions are in the south of the country. This estate sits at the foothills of the Baba Budangiri Hills, and the Baba Budangiri Hills are part of a much larger mountain range, which goes down there's actually 2 that go down the western coast of India and the eastern coast of India towards the south, and they're called the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. And so the Baba Budangiri Hills are part of the Western Ghats. And the estate is also in the Chikmagalur district. So I'm giving you a lot of geographical info, so you can definitely pinpoint this coffee. But I mentioned that it sits in the Chikmagalur district because Chikmagalur is known as being the birthplace for Indian coffee. So that's kind of cool. And the name of the estate, Kalledevarapura, it actually means the abode of Lord Shiva. And so the coffee estate is named after this temple that is on the estate that's been there for about 300 years. And the estate itself has been kind of in existence. It dates back to also the late 18th century, or over 5 generations of coffee farmers. And so the family of farmers that is running, owning, and managing it now, DM Shankar is the owner. He's the 4th generation of coffee growers, and his 2 sons, Mr. Abhinand and Mr. D.S. Shravan. As I said, they run and they manage not just the coffee growing and harvesting, but also the processing. And so this coffee is shade grown. It grows in what they refer to as a 3-tier shade pattern. And some of the trees that grow over the coffee, there's old growth jungle trees, there's fig trees, jackfruit trees, and silver oaks. This is a practice that preserves the ecological balance of the land, and in general, preserving older growth and encouraging diversification. It ends up doing, not just the particular land justice, but kind of, stretches out across. It improves bird habitat. It helps in controlling soil erosion. It acts as a natural pest control, and it leads to more pollination too, which is great because we need more bees in the world. So the family is very quality focused, and you can taste that when you taste the coffee. But they look at growing and processing with extreme attention to detail. They even monitor the pH levels in the soil, and they monitor the drying temperatures and the sugar content inside the coffee fruit as well. And of course, during the harvest season, the staff goes through 4 different rounds of coffee picking to make sure that only the ripest coffee fruit is picked. And you'll find that kind of across coffee farms, coffee estates, coffee co-ops. for higher quality coffee, there will often be several rounds of picking because coffee ripens at different stages at different times. So if you picked everything off at once, and you definitely get some stuff that's underripe with the ripes, and that would lower the quality of the coffee. Little info. In any case, this classic profile. So for the classic profile in general, we're looking for coffees that taste, almost done, I'm just edging up to the 500. Wonderful. Okay. I can concentrate a little bit better now. For the classic profile, we're looking for coffees that taste like a classic cup of coffee. So we want them to be mild and sweet and have tastes like chocolate or nuts or both. And for this coffee in particular, we get black tea, chocolate, and toast. It's super delicious. It's just finished brewing, so I can actually pop this off here, handy dandy, just like that. And I'm gonna, get this ready to drink. Oh, that smells really nice. I get a lot of like milk chocolate, bittersweet chocolate just from the smell of it. But in any case, this has been the India, Karnataka, Kalledevarapura estate. I added estate on the end, but that's the name of the estate. This is the classic profile for October 2021. Again, you can order these coffees starting October 7th, ending on November 3rd. If you'd like more info on this coffee in particular, you can go to driftaway.coffee/IKK. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next month.